You maybe didn't know this, but actually I'm very religious, and so now and then I pray to the gaming gods, and I'm asking for, let the developers please make some awesome games, and I also pray for to get some new things, some new games. And a few days ago I was getting bored of my current game collection, and so I was asking to the gaming gods, can I please get another game, can I please get one of your awesome games? And then something wonderful happened, because while I was sitting on my butt, and I was sitting, and then something wonderful happened, because there fell a game out of the sky. And what is it? What is it? Yeah, it was Call of Duty Ghost. And as you all know, Call of Duty Ghost, even playing with your own shit is better. So yeah, I had the perfect plan what to do with Call of Duty Ghost. And that was actually the first time I was really disappointed in the gaming gods. So I got back on my knees and I was praying again and saying like, gods, can you please give me a decent FPS game, something refreshing, something new? And then suddenly out of nowhere another game fell out of the sky, and it was Titanfall, and I was very excited about this game because I even pre-ordered it. So yeah, no, I could cancel the pre-order, and yeah, so I put the game into my PC, and let's see how Titanfall performs. So yeah, I got Titanfall gifted by the gaming gods, and according to alt hype, Titanfall has to be good. So this is just my humble opinion about Respawn's Titanfall. Respawn is saying like, if you are bored of the Call of Duty Ghosts and the battlefields of this world, please try our new Titanfall game. It's really refreshing. So yeah, I actually was kind of a bit bored about those standard FPS games today. So I thought, yeah, why not make a review about this game? So the first thing I gotta say about Titanfall is that it runs really smooth on my gaming PC. Even with my 3 years old graphics card, it still runs decent. And of course, it isn't a CryEngine game, so don't expect any really next gen graphics, but it looks decent and good enough. And as you know, graphics aren't everything, so let's move on with the gameplay. So the first thing I want to talk about is the movement, because that was basically the selling point of Titanfall, and I gotta say they really did that well, because wall running and movement in the game is even better than in my dreams, because after a few seconds you have already mastered your wall running, double jumping, 360s and everything. So yeah, the movement is really good in this game, and that's actually a big advantage, and it's also really refreshing. The maps are kind of big, because the movement is so good, and you can travel, and so you can travel in no time from the one corner to the other corner of the map. So yeah, I really love the movement about Titanfall. And another selling point were the Titans. So basically in Titanfall you have two kind of controllable, playable things. You have the pilots and you have the Titans. The pilots is just your standard soldier, which moves very fast. You can equip it with the standard weaponry like the shotgun, assault rifles, some sniper rifles, just the standard weaponry. And Titans, they are basically kind of the kill streaks in Titanfall, because after a while, after a few seconds, after a few minutes, you get one, and you can choose from, at the moment, from 3 different Titans. You have the Atlas Titan, which is basically the standard one. It got a balanced mobility and armor. You have the Ogre, which mainly performs as a main battle tank, and it got some more health. And then you also have the Strider with some more agility, speed, and you can equip your Titans with some machine guns. And yeah, so Titans, in my opinion, the Titan battles get a bit boring. I prefer playing on foot as pilot, but I gotta say they did it well, because the Titans aren't overpowered like everyone thought, so that's very good. So now let's get over to the main fear of most gamers, and those were the grunts of Titanfall. Basically, when Titanfall was firstly announced, most people didn't know that there were actually bots in this game. So actually you are just playing 6 vs 6 in Titanfall, and the other teammates are just some bots, and most people were thinking and saying like, oh my god, Respawn, you put bots in an online FPS game, this is going to suck, I'm not going to buy Titanfall. But I can actually say that the game, because of the bots, is very balanced, because the maps they aren't really that big, because you have such an high movement speed, and you will encounter players very easily. So if they would just have added some more players, it would be just too hectic, a bit like Call of Duty when you play Ground War. I think that there are too much players in one map, and yeah, I think the balance of Titanfall is everything. So yeah, that was handled very well by Respawn Entertainment. And I gotta say, the one and only point I don't like about Titanfall is the lack of content. Basically, there aren't so much weapons at the moment in the game, and there are also not so much game modes. You have basically just the standard team deathmatch, domination and capture the flag, which are named differently, but it's just the same concept. And you also have less Titans standing. Yeah, that's basically just 6 vs 6 Titans, and yeah, just some variety, but I don't think it's too interesting. And they also have a campaign mode, not a single player mode. They have actually an online campaign mode. And yeah, I don't really give a shit about the whole Titanfall story, so I rather found the cutscenes annoying, and I think they could have better invested their time in thinking about some new game modes, because yeah, there isn't really much innovation at that point. Maybe in some futures DLC, hopefully that DLC will be free, they will add some new game modes, but at the moment, yeah, Titanfall is a very good game, but it isn't perfect because the lack of content, but I will actually be spending a lot of time with Titanfall. So yeah, this is Pookie, I really hope you enjoyed the review, and bye.